No, it's always a big relief in the morning when you get up and that everything is intact and there's no major chunks of territory missing or some random snaking going on. And largely I still feel a little bit lonely on this map. Nobody has shared map with me. There's also no reason to share map with me. And I woke up today to like 50k in all of the resources. I immediately spent it in some industry. And then now Rocket Artillery 2, some Tactical Bombers 3, some more production facilities. And you know, low-key, I think today we could maybe plan to secure Asia. As soon as we get some of these Tactical Bombers, I think we can start striking somebody. It's day 8, you can check the mightiest armies. And there's some interesting stuff in here. So mostly the South Americans have big and strong armies. And then yeah, Korea has 3%. South India just 1. What the fuck? And British Odisha is not even in here? Or is he? Am I missing something? So what this tells me, we should swing south, knock out India, and then just move like this. And we can swing north to Korea once we have some more rocket artillery and some more tactical bombers. But in the meantime, we can keep our remaining armies busy in the south. So it is day 9 and I noticed something in the planation build, right? Like if I go light tanks for day 4 and then I do rocket artillery and tactical bombs in the meantime, it would theoretically allow me to use a day 10 armored car power spike. So what I'm doing right now is making a bunch of level 1 armored cars. Then I can finish level 2 and 3 research, maybe with war bonds, and then immediately do the level 4 research as well. And then maybe with like these additional 20 armored cars, I should be able to, you know, maybe push into Europe very, very fast. And even though I don't really like having an army based so much on armored cars, it's gonna give me a lot of muscle in this exact phase of the game. They're gonna be very fast and they're gonna still be good at dealing with unarmored units in attack. And considering that I'm gonna have all these AFK players still to clear, they're gonna do quite well still. And you know when it was like day 6 and I complained about being really weak and having no army? Well, I think that is no longer a problem anymore. You can see I have 13 full HP level 3 tactical bombers. I also have 4 level 2 rocket artillery. I have a bunch of level 5 infantry. So now I feel a lot stronger, and I think anybody who would attack me right now would have a big problem. So I feel like this little window where I was weak in relation to the amount of territory I had is kinda gone now. I mean, my troops are growing quite fast. We are about to have 2 full air stacks with both interceptors and tactical bombers. We now just finished our armored car conversion. We see we have these big boys. Oh, I thought this is communist China's army, but this is actually a Burma's army, which we are bombing right now. But I did declare war in China, and this is gonna take a little bit longer, right? And then we are already bordering Philippines. Yes, French Sudan will be winning this war, and he will unify Africa, right? I should be careful with the armored cars to not have them waste too much hit points in these battles. Probably like bypass if I can, not enter too many VPs, and once I'm done here, cycle back at the bombers and bring them up. I mean, there is a small battle going on with communist China. It should not be giving me too much of a headache. For example, like he's running this stack in here, which is mostly a bunch of random units. We should do just fine here. Another army spotted, but I mean, like this is an everything army, right? This is exactly what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to make random units. You're not supposed to make low-level units. And you are supposed to make plenty of anti-air and have your own air force. This is just not the way to play the game. Should watch more of my guides, man. If we look at the world map, my suspicion would be that him, and him are kind of allied. And he maybe is a wild card, Queensland. I don't know about him. But considering, like, I don't think that there's gonna be a lot of fighting here. Even though this one, and this one are in the same alliance. I think Maranhão and Sao Paulo, yeah, I mean, I think they're kind of allied. I think that they are gonna do more like an Asia attack in this state. And I mean, that is the thing that's gonna be most tricky for me if they like do a massive attack here, right? I mean, I guess what I should do is declare war on the Philippines sooner rather than later to at least establish a coastal defense here. This is a good KD. He's not losing armies to the AI, so he knows the basics of the game. I have some armies continuing to go in the west, but I guess I don't need all of my armies to push Europe and Greece, right? I'm pretty sure I can deal with Greece with half of my army. I could use half of my army to push into the southeast, and I kind of like that idea, to be honest. So the question is, what army composition am I gonna do for the Navy? You guys know that I like to skip Navy. But I mean, what I can do is to just go full marine bombers, right? Like I could upgrade them straight to level 6. So yeah, I think marine bombers it is. Well, I see that the Philippine player is role-playing with some motorized infantry spread out on the border, so I mean, might as well just go ahead and attack right now instead of waiting for the reinforcements that are coming. So the Philippines are resisting a little bit more than I expected. He does have a bunch of low-level but still quite fast units, and he is attacking everywhere, which makes it a little bit annoying, especially because I didn't bring my air immediately because I kind of underestimated him. So now I do need to bring my air here, need to try to keep the loss of territory a little bit under control. But even if it's gonna take a little bit of territory, right, my planes will come and then all of these individual units should be picked off, unless he has some air of himself hiding in the fog of war. But considering what types of units he has, I don't think so. Like the way the Philippines is playing right now doesn't work. The only time when this does work is when you have complete air supremacy, right? But trading units for a little bit of territory is never worth it. So Greece turns out to have planes, but I mean, they are not of extremely high level. So these 31 planes are only doing 55 in damage to my armored cars. And these armored cars, you know, they're actually even on the hills. And even on the hills, they're doing 64 in the air. On the plains, I should actually start trading quite well into them. Another aspect of why armored cars are cool is that they have decent anti-air, right? Philippines also killed half a stack of light tanks that was injured. Not a big deal. But I mean, would have still wanted to avoid that. Now ruining my nice KD in the later stages of the game. I am paying a little bit for underestimating this guy, because he is actually using his strategic bombers in the correct way, and he's able to bomb like my level 1 airports. But I mean, if he's not looking right now, this should not be too bad for me. Not as much as I expected. I expected to lose units, to be honest.